So what happens when Sennheiser decides to get serious about a Bluetooth headphone? This is the Sennheiser Momentum 4 wireless headphone. It is priced at $350 and it is their latest wireless headphone. So why did they create this? What is up with the Momentum 4? Well, let's find out. Those are clearly airplane friendly and this is pretty much what they have been designed for. They come with this beautiful case, very protective case, like very good amount of protection for the headphones. They have an airplane adapter, of course. They have a 3.5 to 2.5 millimeter jack. They have a 2.5 millimeter input. I'll explain that in a second. And they have a USB cable for charging. Those are the headphones, the Sennheiser Momentum 4 wireless. Pretty interesting pair of headphones. This time we'll have to do a classic review. We'll have to focus on the build quality and then on the sound because those ones are unique. So they are adjustable for my ear, extremely comfortable because they have large ear cups, they have very thick and soft ear pads, they have soft headband banding. They are generally very pleasing to use, so they are comfortable, that much is clear. They are a pair of comfortable headphones. They have ANC or active noise cancelling. They have the most effective active noise cancelling that I know of. So they can isolate you from the outside noise with about 35 decibels to 40 decibels of passive noise isolation in practice. That is not the promised number, it is how much I noticed. They also have a full touch control, so there is just one button that is used to turn them on and off, and even that is complicated with that button. But basically they have a ton of gestures that you have to learn from the Sennheiser website and you will apply to the right ear cup. The right ear cup also has the USB Type-C input for charging and the 2.5 millimeter input for nothing. I may sound negative, but I'll explain in just a second. The design is, they look a bit like they were made by IKEA, so they have this very IKEA-like design. They are very flexible, very good build quality, no creaking noise, very good. The comfort is superb. I could wear them just to cancel the noise in my room and I would be happy. So why am I so negativistic? Well, I did review the Sennheiser Momentum 3 Bluetooth headphones and I liked it. The Momentum 3 Bluetooth headphones sounded best with the USB cable and they sounded quite good over the cabled connection. The Momentum 4 is quintessentially a wireless headphone. Those cannot be used wired. You wouldn't dare to do that. They sound atrocious over the wired connection. It's so terrible. Like I have never in my entire life heard such a bad sounding headphone over the wired connection. First off, the USB connection. Like most USB connections sound average to good. They tend to use the full DAC inside the headphones and the full amplifier chip, so they are supposed to sound good. Well, they sound terrible over the USB connection. Like the sound is worse than a $10 headphone from any shop, so it is atrociously bad. The sound over the 2.5 millimeter input, so the analogic input sound, is not bad, but is very distorted. So as soon as you bring the source loud, it becomes distorted, which is just terrible. I don't know why they designed it that way, but they must be used Bluetooth. They sound beautiful over the Bluetooth, so wirelessly they sound beautiful. Just don't purchase those if you expect to use a wired connection. It is not possible. It is not possible to take advantage of them in any way if you are using the wired connection. At least on the current firmware and on the current player that I have, that much is clear. The sound. Well, the Bluetooth sound is superb. They have this detection where they know if they are being worn or not. So for now, they know that I am wearing them. And when I place them around my neck, they know that they have been placed around my neck and they stop playing music, which is pretty cool. On the Momentum 3 Bluetooth headphones, the sensor that knew that was quite large and it was painful. On those, you cannot feel the sensor. So even if I'm touching around for it, I cannot really feel the sensor that is detecting my ears. They have such a vast amount of bass and they are so delightful in the lows that they are like a mini club on your ears. They don't leak almost at all, so you can listen to music on full blast without waking someone sleeping in the same room. They are very good at isolating you from the outside noise, so crying babies on an airplane is not going to be an issue anymore. And they just sound pleasing. They are so pleasing in the sound. They are thick, and they are extremely thick. It's like the thickest sound. It's like so much bass. It's like 20 decibels of bass above the mid-range. The mid-range is also recessed compared to the treble, so it is a U-shaped signature, but a very aggressive U-shaped signature. They have an enormous amount of bass. Like it's like a real club. It's like they vibrate on your head, but they stay clear. It's not like the school candy kind of bass where it is very distorted and veiled. The sound is extremely clear, crisp, detailed. It has good instrument separation, good resolution, and good definition for each instrument. It's pleasing. The whole sound is really pleasing. It is superb. The sound of the Momentum 4 is superb via the wireless connection. So via Bluetooth, it is just pleasing. It's like a whole club playing in your head. And it kind of plays around your head because the soundstage is not the largest, so everything just plays like around your head and a bit out, but not spread much farther from your head. They are one of my favorite headphones when it comes to bass, when it comes to impact, when it comes to dynamics, and it comes to just listening to some punchy music. They are super for that. So I cannot tell you, but 20 decibels of bass is a huge amount of bass. It's like they are bassy. They are really bassy. They are really impactful, and they have a thick presentation, a lot of bass and a lot of sub bass. They touch 20 Hertz easily. They produce some of the lowest hitting bass notes on a portable Bluetooth headphone that I've heard. Probably this is the best Bluetooth headphone for bass. It's like they have the best impact and the bass sub-bass presentation, which is saying a lot about a headphone. Sennheiser did make a good Bluetooth headphone, but it's just that it is a Bluetooth headphone. It is not a normal headphone. It is not a wired headphone. It is Bluetooth. If you are using them Bluetooth, you can connect to them via the aptX adaptive protocol, which sounded the best in my experience. And they didn't disconnect even once from my smartphone, even with one wall in between them and the smartphone. So they have a very good and reliable Bluetooth connection. Everything is great. Everything is perfect, except for the wired connection. Both the USB wired and the analogic input is not made to be listened to. But the wireless, yes, it is a good wireless headphone. It's like, I like them. It's like a mini club right on your ears with no noise and with no leakage. How cool is that? I did some comparisons in the full written review, which I wrote last night, so you can gouge a bit when I'm posting things. I did compare them to a few other Bluetooth headphones, which they slaughter in the bass, and they are usually better than most Bluetooth headphones, but they don't quite stack so well against open back Audiophile headphones. So there is some sacrifice to be made, but the bass is better than most closed back headphones you can find on the market. It's like Sennheiser really enhanced that bass to the maximum. They really wanted to give it all. The strongest, most impressive bass they could do in a headphone. This time I'm going to recommend you to purchase from another shop and not Amazon. This time I'm going to recommend you OneAudio. They should also be available on Amazon sometime soon, so you can have double protection. But OneAudio is a company that offers the best deals when it comes to Sennheiser products. Also Hidis, Let's Shower, and Audio Technica for some reason. They have just those 4 companies. OneAudio managed to secure some deals with Sennheiser, and I know it's Sennheiser and there are some counterfeit products out there, but they do have a certificate of authenticity. So OneAudio is basically purchasing Sennheiser products directly from Sennheiser. They don't go through any other distributor, and they manage to secure the best prices, and they are sharing those best prices with you. So other companies do this as well. They kind of cut the middleman, but they don't give you the best pricing. Most OneAudio products are cheaper to purchase directly from OneAudio. So Sennheiser products are cheaper directly from OneAudio than from Sennheiser in Romania directly. And Sennheiser and Romania are neighbors. Like Sennheiser, it's somewhere in Austria. Well, they even have factories in Romania, and they are still more pricey in Romania than they are at OneAudio, which is, I don't actually know where they are, but they managed to ship those to me in like 2 days. So they have something going on. I need to check where they are, and I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope you'll consider checking out my other videos. I hope you'll support this channel if you can. A subscribe would help greatly. A like on this video would be really appreciated. And if you have some dimes to spare, I have a PayPal link in the video description. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun. I hope you will have fun. I hope whatever you decide to go with will be perfect for you. Thank you so much, and I hope we'll see each other really soon. Bye bye.